Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be looking at the X-Transbots MX-45 Razor, their version of the G1 Decepticon and a member of the Constructicon team, Bonecrusher. So let's get to it. Alrighty, so here he is, X-Transbots Razor, the Bonecrusher. Alright, so before we take a look at him, let's just have a look at the boxes. Yeah, so here they are, all of them. Okay, there you go. And making one big happy family picture. Right, on the construction site, high up. Just have a look at this one. Yeah, so just the usual image on the front, the name Razor, MX-45, 1985. His quote on the side: "I demolished my bridges behind me, then there is no choice but forward." Okay, so deep quote there. The usual kind of upcoming figures, but this is out already. Barcode, so you can scan that. Yeah, if you haven't got yours yet, but you want to see how it's transformed. Okay. But I'm going to show you how to transform it myself anyway. Yeah, and the G1 box art from the 80s kind of style. Yes, and its bio. And there you have that, and the specs. Alright, so let's just put that to the side. Okay, so this is how it comes, like this. And to set him up, first things first, unlock this. So bring this back, bring this back. Okay, and then that just unlocks the legs, so you can bend his knee. And what you want to do is bring this, rotate. Let me see. Let's just go rotate it up like that and bring it down. That's it, like so. Yeah, just tab it in, bring this back, and you're done. Okay, same thing here. Just rotate it back, rotate it down, and there you go. All right, and that's it. That's it. Okay. And the arms are quite straight, so what you want to do is just kind of like extend them a bit. Yeah, and just hinge at the elbow there. And yeah, alright. Okay, and there you have that. Okay, before we go on to height and weight, let's just have a little quick look at him. So here you go. Here you are. And big square he has. Okay. Nice clean back. Yeah, the green throughout is just really nice, really nice. This is die cast. Yeah, big heavy chunk of die cast there. I think there's other die cast throughout the body as well. And on the shoulders here. Alright. Okay, so let me just put him about. Let me put him about here so you can see what he looks like in comparison to the G1 animation model. Alright, so you got that. Okay, so let's move on and we'll get to articulation. So to the top of his head, he measures at 8.5 inches and his weight is 430 grams. Alright, let's go, let's do this. So yeah, so head goes all the way around. Yeah, just a little bit of up, a little bit of down, and side to side, not on side to side. Okay, arms could go all the way around, just on friction, could go up like that. There is a butterfly, but you have to kind of like disconnect it like that, which is kind of part of the transformation, but you can get a butterfly joint from there. Okay, so you just put that back. Bicep rotation. Double hinge at the elbow, which is great. Hand could go all the way around, and if I just separate his fingers like so, so the index finger is individual and the rest of the fingers are molded together, and you got like a hinge here, and the fingers, yeah, same thing, hinge here. And the thumb is on a hinge that goes outwards like that, and it's got a hinge right there, and the hand can go back like so. All right, so you got that. put that back. Yeah. Alright, so you got that. He has got a ab crunch that can go all the way down. Waist rotation. He has got thigh rotation. He's got leg that can come out all the way there. All the way forward. Back about that much. Okay. Knee bend. Yeah. He can kick his own ass. Alright. And he's got a bit of forward, a bit of back, and loads of tilt on the ankle. And that is it. Alright. Let's move on. Alright, so these, we'll have a look at these later. That's for the combiner part. So we'll look at that a little bit later. Okay, got his gun. Alright, down in the black. The big scope at the top there. Alright, and it's easy to just put it in his hand. Okay, just got the tab here. Let's see if I can get this in. So you going in? You going in? No, you going in? You going in? Which one is it? And you're in. There you go. You are, and that goes in like that. All right, so that's quite easy. It's a nice tight fit as well. Okay, that's not coming out. And his trumpet here, it can only go on his right hand. Yeah, it's the same kind of mold for all the rest. Okay, and that just goes like so. Just bring out his fingers like that. Yeah, just put that in like so, and just put his fingers on top. There you go. All right, and he can just, let's see, yeah, you can just reach forward like that. There you go. All right, so you got that, and we got some different faces here for him. Okay, and yeah, and these ones I thought maybe they're like for the toy version. Yeah, but then I was like thinking, oh, sure, it doesn't come with blue. It's not blue face with a toy. But then somebody pointed out that it's for the comic. Yeah, and I looked it up. So yeah, yeah, this is like for the comic version of Bonecrusher. All right, so yeah, okay. So you got a smiley one. You got a, see what, he pouting? It's like he's pouting or something like that. And this one, there's one here. It's like he's pressing his lips. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, to change it out, okay. I mean, you can, I can show you this. Look, you can take the head, just gently, just take it off. Okay, it's just on a post like that. Okay, and you can just, the seam is right there. All right, so I can just put my nail right in there and just take it off. There you go. You take it off like that. Just like 2 tabs there, 2 tabs there. Right, and yeah, just put that on. Yeah, and he's got a different face. Okay, and then it can just go on back on like that. Okay, but what I'll do is I'll put on this and this one as well. If I remember correctly, I'll just come off. I think this one comes off. I think this one comes off even easier. Yeah, there you go. Right, so you can change that out for the other one. Yeah, and put that on. Come on. Come on, get on. There you go. Alright, and you got that. Alright. So you got that version of him. And here he is with his other teammates. Got Gravedigger. Okay, there's Scavenger. I've got Ground Bite. There's Scrapper. Okay. And you've got Big Load, their long haul. Alright, and guys, these are looking fantastic. They really are. Let me just probably go back a bit so it can fit in the frame a bit more. But yeah, looking amazing, I have to say. Really nice, really digging these, loving the scale and all that. And you know what, let me just put their leader, but you know what, you go into the crowd because he is the star today. So let me put you there and put you there. There you go, something like that. Very nice. Yeah, very nice set so far, I have to say. In that case, I say it's survival of the fittest. I always love that line. All right, okay, let's transform this guy. Let's do this. All right, so first things first, let's start on the arms. All right, let's start with one side and then I'll quickly do the other. All right, let's bend the arm. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Right, the hand, rotate it up, so it's upwards like that, okay? And rotate the bicep outwards 90 degrees this way. Then if you look here, there's a panel here. Open this up like so. All right, and on the other side, what we're going to do, rotate the arm like, oops, come off frame a bit. Rotate the arm like that, and then what you're going to do, see here, let's put your finger here and just bring this. How does this work? Let me see. Is it this way? No, is it this way? It's this way. There you go. Yeah, bring that out, okay, and then bring this out like so. Sorry about that. Yeah, take out this panel, and then what you're gonna do is rotate the whole thing around like so. Take the fist, bring this in, and if you look in here, there's this this thing that's gonna pop out. So let me pop this up now. Yeah, that's like on top of the bulldozer, like the exhaust, one of the exhausts, and then bring the hand in like so. All right. And then what we're going to do now is, what do we do now? Right, close this panel. Oh, actually, wait. Lift this up. Then close it first. No, sorry. Wait, hold on. Straight out the arm. Compress. Bring this down first. Then bring this down. There you go. That's how you do it, okay? All right, and then from here, what we're gonna do is, actually, that's it. All right, so just bring the arm back like that. Yeah, and just leave all this like that. That's gonna come over eventually, like so. So yeah, just leave that all like that, and we'll sort that out a bit later. All right, so that's what you want. Okay, so with that, I'll just quickly do the other side. Okay, see you in a moment. All right, so there you are. That's what we got so far. All right, like that. Okay, so let's move on. First things first, undo this, bring this out and straighten it, straight out the hinges. There you go. Then come here and pull these down. All right, yeah, and then if you look here, yeah, this whole chest plate can come forward. You just untap it here like that. Yeah, on the other side, and just bring it forward. Yeah, it's a good piece of die cast, heavy die cast there. All right, so you got that, and then what we're gonna do is lift this up. Yeah, so untap it here, untap it here. All right, see here, bring this in, rotate. Same thing on the other side. Bring this in, rotate. Okay. Bring the head around, and this panel can fold onto itself like that, and just bring the head about here for now. Okay. Put your finger here and just pull it forward. Just bring this forward, because what we're going to do, we're going to bring this whole thing out. Yeah, so I'm going to come forward a bit like that. There you go. All right, like that. Yeah. Okay. Now once that's done, this will be able to go back. Bring it back like that, and then bring this whole thing forward like so, and then take this whole thing, it's on a double hinge, and seat it back like this. Yeah, and before we squeeze it all together, just bring his head down like so, in here. And oh, actually, let me just get this panel up first. Bring this up, bring this down like so. There you go. And then seat the whole thing like that. There you go. Right. Like that. Just make sure that it's all the way down. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay. See here, we've got tab and tab here. So just can tab this down. Mine doesn't necessarily stay down, unfortunately. I don't know why. Let's fix a few things up. Yeah, it just about stays down. Yeah, but sometimes it's going to come up later on. This piece here, just lift that up. All right, and this is supposed to hook over like that. Okay, and there you are. All right, done. That's clanging together. All right, so with that done, what we're going to do now is you're going to untab here, untab the arms. Yeah, like that. Okay, if you see here, you've got a tab here and a tab here, and you've got a slot there. And bring this all the way forward, like so. All right. Okay, and then you've got a tab right there, gonna go and slot right there. So let's tab that in. Push that in, and then see if we get that. There you go, like that. All right, same thing here. And squeeze that in, and just get that in as well. Yep, that's in. All right, squeeze up here. Got a tab right there. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Oh yeah, I see you. Let's see. There you go. Yeah, there you go. All right. So you got that. What you're going to do now is, all right. So I'm just going to turn this bit that turns. Just bring it back like that, so that this panel could go underneath. And bring it forward like that. That's it. Better than that. Just do the same thing on the other side. Yeah, just turn it a little bit so this can go behind like so, and then bring it forward. There you go. Okay. And then what you're going to do? If I bring these together like so, you can see that hole there. See that? All right. That's going to accommodate this. Oh, I forgot to do something here. Okay, let's do this now. Right. Actually, can I just? Yeah, let's do it now. Right, so see this? So it was like that. Yeah, so let's bring it apart like so. Okay, and then rotate it around. There you go. And you've got this bit that goes down there, and that will just, you see, it will tab here and here. Right, so let's do that. That's it there and there. This comes up like so. See that? Okay, and then just bring this whole thing up like that. There you go. It goes in the center like that. See that? Okay, and then just start putting everything together. All right, so you got it tabs underneath here like that, and then tab in between here like so. There you go, and then bring the whole thing back. There, all done. All right, and then what else? What else? Let's straighten this up now. There you go. All right, okay, not long to go now. So what I'm going to do is going to part the legs like that grave digger, like that, and like that. Excellent. I'm going to bring this up. Hips goes up. There you go. All right, and let's lock the legs. Bring this up. There you go. That's locked in. That's locked in. All right. And then the feet, bring this down. Let's do both of them. Down, up, rotate as you bring it in, like so. And if you look here, yeah, if you look right here, I'm just going to tab this in. See that? There you go. That goes into there. And what's that? Oh, there might be a bit of piece of paper. Right, so that there. Let's do the same thing here. Bring that around like so. Yeah, and then just tab you in as well. You going in? There you are, that's in. Yeah, tab that together. There you go, like so. Yeah, and then just bring the whole thing forward. Okay, and it's, if you look here, this slides backwards or forwards like that. You want it forward, okay, and you want it in that slot there for this tab here and tab here. There you go, done, all done, beautifully done. Okay, and yeah, easy, no problems at all, straightforward. And yeah, just loving this set. You know, just so nice and enjoyable to transform, no issues at all. So there you have it, X-Transbots Razor in his Bulldozer mode, and yeah, he rolls very nicely as well. Okay, all right, and there you have that. Alright, so there isn't any kind of way to store these, obviously not, yeah, or the gun, so yeah, I won't bother with that. Yeah, and there's not really any real features with this, you know. I mean, just apart from this, just maybe just goes up and down a bit, yeah, but I don't think that's intentional. Yeah, and that's about it really. Okay, so just for comparison, you have Gravedigger, the Scavenger, Big Load, the Long Haul, and Ground Bite, the Scrapper. Alright, so yeah, here's the whole team here, looking all nice like. Alright, so yeah, looking very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Okay, you know what? I'm going to keep the frame. So while we're here, let's do the combine mode. So all right, so what we want to do is, see here, untap here, untap here like that. Yeah, that's it on both sides. All right, so that you can bring this apart like so, and then what you're going to do is going to take this piece. Right, and then you're going to put it like this. So if you look very closely, there's a slot right there, and you've got this this post here with a screw on it. Yeah, so you've got this and you've got that hole there. All right, and you just put it in like so. There you go, let's put it together. There, done. Okay, all right, and then just tab this back together. There you go, so you're back here. All right, and then with this, okay, what you just do is you turn it up like this. All right, and just slot it in. There you go. I would have liked it if it clicked in or something like that. I mean, it's fairly in kind of rigidly, but it does just slide out. It would be nice if there was some kind of clicking point where it goes click, or something that goes over. Yeah, but for now, it's nice. You know, it doesn't come out too, you know, easily or anything like that. So, all right, so there you have it. So this is the left arm. So there you go. All right, so yeah, you got your wrist rotation, got your fingers, yeah, all individually articulated. Okay, and it can be splayed out. All right. And you've got the thumb, there you go, and so on. All right, okay, yeah, and you've got yep, bicep rotation, and double joint at the elbow. Okay, so there you have that. So there you have it, X-Transbots Razor. Again, another brilliant release from X-Transbots. All three modes, bot mode, alt mode, combine mode, are looking good. Again, he's got that straight out of the TV screen presence, which continuing to be X-Transbots' biggest strength with this set so far. The articulation materials all good and sturdy as usual. The green paintwork is clean and vibrant. Transformation, as always, is easy and enjoyable, again striking great balance between complexity and fun. If I had a nitpick, it's one which all the team members so far share, and it does bother me a bit. The hands. For me personally, structurally, I find them quite delicate. I feel as if they could easily break if not careful. I think the hands needs to be a bit more sturdier, thicker, more rugged. That's on all of the team. But anyway, that's just me. X-Transbots anyway are doing a bang up job with this team and I'm loving it. So 4 down and 2 to go. So there you have it, X-Transbots Razor. Once again, thank you for joining me. Look out for the reverse transformation for this figure. Check out my channel, check out my Facebook page. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, why not? And I'll see you next time.